The SCSU men's hockey is finally hitting their stride. Did it last against Omaha? Men's and women's basketball are looking to build some momentum heading into the playoffs at Hollenbeck Hall against Minot State of Umeri. Finally, Jake Wemple will give us a glance into SCSU Wrestling. Husky Mag starts now.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Husky Mag. I'm Alex Curtis.
And I'm Evan Engle. Thanks for joining us.
Now, Evan, the Husky men's hockey team looking for a little bit of momentum. Nebraska Omaha is in town. Ethan Prow, though, will get things started early for the Huskies. Shot down low. Goal by Ethan. 1-0 Huskies. A little bit later, Ethan Prow, another shot. Patrick Russell gets in front of it. Tips it in. 2-0 Huskies. Ian Brady, though, not so fast. Still 2-1 though. A little bit later, right off the face-off, Austin Ortega makes it a 3-2 lead for Omaha. Blake Winicky though says not so fast, gets the feed from Joey Raykamp, goes right over the shoulder of Ryan Massa. It is now tied at 3. A little bit later, Joey Bennick fires a shot in, and then right off the rebound, David Morley will get the goal for the Huskies. That is the game winner, 4-3, icing on the cake. Taking a look at SCSU, Morley had the game-winning goal. Prow had a goal and assist. Joey Bennick 2 assists, and Kale Kosela 2 assists as well.
And looking over at Omaha, Ian Brady had the goal and the assist. Grunsel had 2 assists. Vessel had a goal, and Ortega had the goal.
And after the game, Bob Motzko had this to say.
They got too much talent to give them all the chances. They had breakaways, 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s tonight. We were way too loose. I give their goalie a lot of credit. And Charlie, both goalies were outstanding tonight.
Can't droop our faces or anything. We got to keep playing and keep fighting, and that's what we did tonight.
These are huge points. So, again, we've put ourselves in a position to have a good weekend tomorrow.
The Huskies were riding high after that big win on Friday. Nathan Widman, harmless-looking shot, but it somehow goes in. Goalie really has to save that one. Fans absolutely loving it, chanting Civ as usual. Charlie Lindgren juggling save a couple times. That was so good, let's do it again. Another juggling save. Now Kale Kosela, nice pass out in front. Murray, though, unable to convert. Not to worry, Murray redeems himself as he scores. Falling down should have been a penalty, doesn't even matter. Huskies win 2-0. Blizzard brings out the broom. That means a Husky sweep. Looking at the stats, Huskies now 15, 14-1 overall and 10-9-1 in the NCHC. Nathan Widman with the goal, Murray with the goal. Lindgren, 21 saves, was a brick wall, and Kosela had the assist.
Ryan Massa had 30 saves, not enough though. Cooper, 3 shots. Pope, 3 shots. Ian Brady, also 3 shots. But they get swept for the first time all year.
We kind of got rattled, but our guys came tonight with a great demeanor and against a heck of a hockey team and did an outstanding job.
It was all guys playing tonight doing it, so that was really helpful, and we just got it done.
Sometimes it's tough to bounce back, but I think we even played better. I thought we played a very sound game, and Charlie played unbelievable as usual, and it feels good.
We got to battle back, and it's one weekend, it's done, and that's it.
We really did put together a complete weekend, which is nice to see, and we got 4 games left now in the regular season, so got to keep it going.
Now taking a look at some of the NCHC point leaders at the top, it's all Denver. Danton Heinen, 35 points. Trevor Moore, 31 points. Joey LaLeggia, also 31 points.
Austin Ortega with 31 points as well. Drake Cagula had 31 points. Michael Parks, 31 points.
Austin Zarnik has 30 points. Jake Gensel has 29. Joey Bennick and Johnny Brodzinski tied at 29. And finally on that list, Riley Barber at 27 points. Taking a look at the NCHC standings, North Dakota is on top with a 13-5-2 record and 41 points overall. Miami has 12-7-1 for 38 points.
Right behind them, Denver and Omaha, identical 11-8-1 records, sitting with 35 points.
Minnesota Duluth also has an 11-8-1 record, but only has 34 points. St. Cloud State sitting in there in 6th with a 10-9-1 record and 31 points.
Western Michigan 5-11-4 over in the conference, 22 points. And Colorado College in the basement, only 1-18-1 in the conference and 4 points.
Taking a look at some of the bubble watch teams to watch going into the tournament, you have Bowling Green at 18-9-5. St. Cloud State is at 15-14-1.
You have Yale and Harvard, a couple Ivy League schools sitting in there. Yale 16-7-4, Harvard 14-9-3.
And just on the outside looking in, UMass has 17-10-5. Vermont is at 18-11-3. They share that record with St. Lawrence. And Northeastern, right behind them, 15-12-4.
Joined here with St. Cloud State Assistant Captain Andrew Prochnow. Andrew, how's it going today?
Doing well. How you doing?
Doing great. Now, you guys came off a great weekend against the 5th-ranked Mavericks here at the Brooks Center.
Yeah, it was a great one. I know Friday was a little too close for comfort. I'm sure all the fans enjoyed it. And then Saturday went a little more smoothly. And it was huge for us to get the sweep. I know that we've been struggling on Saturdays, and I know we've given up a couple third-period leads, but past couple weekends we've been on the right track, and I think we're heading in the right direction.
What did you like out of the guys this weekend, and what are some things you want to try to change in practice during this week?
I liked our playoff mentality. A lot of guys came to the rink, ready to battle, prepared to do their own job and do it well, and we saw the outcome of that. And in practice, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Guys were battling hard in practice, rubbing each other out, and getting pucks deep even in practice, so it was huge.
Schedule doesn't get any easier for you guys this weekend as you head up to Grand Forks to take on North Dakota. What are some keys that you think you need this weekend in order to get the sweep?
Yeah, it's always tough playing at the Ralph. We know their fans are crazy, and they get a little nuts. And we have to keep Kajula in check, and say with Nick Schmaltz, those guys are very talented, and we're gonna have to try to bang them around, hit them often, and try to do our job.
Let's talk about the pairwise a little bit. A lot of people, a lot of fans especially, are kind of seeing where you guys are ending up in all this. After you swept the Mavericks, you're in kind of that 14-15 bubble kind of area. How do you guys stay focused during a time like this and focus on trying to end this regular season out on a strong note?
We know we're on the bubble area, and if we think about it too hard, we'll go up to North Dakota not prepared, and we'll just be thinking about pairwise, and that won't go well, especially against a team like North Dakota. We just have to keep focusing on our day-to-day tasks and practice, and then Friday comes around and should be ready, because we know that it's playoffs now for us. If we lose a couple, then we'll be out. So we know that we have to come with a playoff mentality.
You've had a pretty daunting schedule all season long, unarguably one of the toughest schedules in college hockey. How have you been able to focus just on your guys' game and working on just improving yourselves this whole year? Because, starting out, you opened your season against Colgate, you had Minnesota, you had Union. Now you're closing out with number 1 North Dakota and number 9 Denver. It seems like you guys are never really getting a break.
Yeah, we realize that we have a very tough schedule, but that sets us up well for playoffs. And especially with the tough schedule, if we take one team too lightly or we think about the next team, we'll get smoked. So we know that it's a blessing but also a curse, so we're taking it as a blessing.
Thanks so much, Andrew. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
You can catch the Huskies this weekend in action by listening to 99.9 Light FM Radio or NCHC TV. The Huskies will be back here next weekend as they take on Denver to close out the regular season. Thanks again, Andrew.
Thanks.
Jeremiah Graves joins us in the studio, our Husky hockey analyst.
Like the sound of that.
It sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Now,
Nice ring to it.
Now somebody else who's been good, Julie Friend, 52 saves, 53 shots on Friday against Wisconsin. Absolutely huge for the
Unbelievable.
Huskies.
Absolutely. It's unbelievable. 52 saves on 53 shots. Not even her career high as a Husky, but if there's one thing that the SCSU can count on every night the women's hockey team touches the ice, If she's in net, you're going to get a good chance to win, and that's all she's done. I mean, they got outshot 53-17 going into UW on Friday night, and the WCHA agrees with what we just said. Co-Defensive Player of the Week, sharing that with UND's goalie, Amsley Bensley. She's been absolutely instrumental and the main focal point for the SCSU women's hockey team since she got here.
Now, jumping to the Friday game where the Huskies beat Wisconsin, where they upset them, was Wisconsin, they outshot St. Cloud the entire game like it is most of the time. Was it more on Julie Friend, or was it more Wisconsin not being able to capitalize?
Well, it's a little bit of both. Any goalie is going to tell you that their job is to give their team a chance to win, and that's exactly what Julie Friend's going to say anytime she has a game like that. That's what she expects out of herself, obviously. And unfortunately, she lost that shutout that she had with 15 seconds left in the game. So, I mean, this was close to being a 53-save shutout. Unfortunately, UW ended up breaking that goose egg late in the game. But, and that's exactly what SCSU has to do to win. They got to score on those opportunities. They had 17 shots. They scored on 2 of those. So when you got young sophomores and freshmen like Alyssa Erickson and Paige Pena that are stepping up and scoring, when you're not getting that senior leadership, that's how this team is going to win.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We got a chance to catch up with Julie earlier this week to ask about her award.
Feels great, obviously. Anytime that you beat the number 4 team in the nation in their building is obviously something special. But like I said, I have 5 players in front of me all the time on the ice, unless it's a power play. So credit to them in blocking shots and clearing rebounds.
Taking a look at the WCHA matchups, Minnesota will be at home against Mankato. Duluth will be at home against Bemidji State.
Looking at the bottom half of the bracket, North Dakota takes on Ohio State. And at the very bottom, number 2 Wisconsin hosts St. Cloud. Hope both teams left an ace up their sleeves as they get ready.
The NCHC's best are ready to face off at the Frozen Face-Off. March 21st and 22nd at the Target Center in Minneapolis. The best conference in college hockey crowns a true champion this spring. Get your tickets now.
Speaking of the Target Center, the ice is getting prepared for the NCHC Frozen Face-Off. The crew at the Target Center laying down a sheet for hopefully a great tournament in the spring.
Coming up next in Husky Mag, the men's basketball team is looking for a playoff push. Did they find it? Find out. And the women's team looking to get in the playoffs.
And Jake Wemple gives us a preview into wrestling.
We'll be right back.
Temporarily confused, never lost.
Husky fans, don't miss the last regular season home series for the Huskies when they take on Denver March 6th and 7th. Puck drop for Friday the 6th is set for 7:37 and 7:07 on Saturday the 7th. You can see both these games on Husky Productions.
UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6. UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6.
Welcome back to Husky Mag. Now, Evan, we gave the hockey teams a lot of love. Now, I think it's time to give the basketball teams a little love. Wouldn't you agree?
Sounds good. Why don't we?
Minot State and St. Cloud State on Friday. Jordan Porges for 3 is good. Scotty Stone twisting, shouting, gets it to go, and 1. Scotty Stone kick out for 3 is good. Scotty, he's going to give it off to Connor Niehaus. Niehaus is going to be like, nah, brah, you got this. 4-3 is good. Jordan Porges driving the lane, goes up, gets it to fall. And then Scotty Stone going to get blocked. Bringing it up the court is Robinson. Robinson goes up, and that falls. Niehaus kick out for a long 2 by Jordan Porges. And then Mike Pillow. 3 there. 3 there. Minot trying to come back, but Jordan Porges is like, nah. Makes the 3 there. Eddie Alcantara gets the slam, exclamation point. Huskies win 93-85. And taking a look at Saturdays as well, UMary comes to town. DeMonte Henry At that point, it's double the points. Jordan Poitras, though, gets it started early with a 3 there. 3 by Scotty Stone there. Trying to get things going is Mason. He's going to hit a 3 of his own. Niehaus for 3 in the corner is good. Stone falling down, somehow gets it to go in, not really sure. Scotty Stone is going to miss. It's going to get tipped. Danelle Seegers goes up and in. That is a Blizzard's best nominee. Jordan Poitras, 3. And then Fort's going to say, nah, man, you need to calm down. Poitras is going to lay it up and 1. Gets it to fall. High fives the fan there. Niehaus, he's good at shooting 3s of his own. Jacob Valesco, though, hits a 3. They're starting to come back. And then Luke Scott will hit a 3 later to take the lead. They will hold on and win. Taking a look at the score, it's 87-82 UMary. Jordan Poitras, 27 points, not enough. Connor Niehaus has 14. Danelle Seegers with 13. Eddie Alcantara, 10 points. Taking a look at the NSIC bracket, Minnesota State Moorhead will be at home against Wayne State. Upper Iowa will play Minot State. St. Cloud State will play Southwest Minnesota State. And Minnesota State Mankato will play Crookston. Now, Evan, Wednesday night, Southwest Minnesota State will come to Hollenbeck Hall to take on St. Cloud State. Last time they played, it wasn't that good of an outcome.
Yeah, that's right. Last time they played, St. Cloud State beat Southwest Minnesota State by more than 20, and that was over at their place. This time, it's over here at Hollenbeck Hall. Cloud Crazies looking to be out in full force. The women basketball team looking for a home playoff game. Betsy McDonald helps the cause, puts the Huskies on the board. Later, Close thinks about it, then drains it for 3. Nooker, no hoop for you. Then later, Close gets the 3. Nooker unable to get the block there. Nooker to Peterman gets the easy lay-in. Hardy for Minot State misses everything. Then she gets the easy basket. Peterman misses everything, leads to an easy Minot State basket. And speaking of an easy Minot State basket, here's another one. But don't worry, Betsy McDonald will hit a crossover game-winning layup, Blizzard's best nominee. Going on to Saturday, Lexi Peterman, easy lay-in. Later, dish to Becca Dietz for 3. She had 29 points. Later, a reoccurring theme, 3-pointers for U of Mary, another 3. Then, Carissa LeCaptain, too many Wheaties, cannot hit it, but Chelsea Nooker right there for the putback. I got your back. Then, an easy lay-in as the Huskies trying to guard the 3. Later, tip drill, where's it going? Where's it going? It's going to Becca Dietz. Uh-oh, that's 3. Later on, Chelsea Nooker thinks, then she goes for the easy lay-in. Good decision. Huskies tie it up. Where's the defense? Easy 3. The Huskies fall 82-70 to the Marauders on Saturday. The Huskies are now 15-11 overall and 11-11 in the NSIC. The captain had 17 points. Lexi Peterman 14 points. Betsy McDonald had 11 points, and Chelsea Nooker 8 points and 8 rebounds.
Dietz just too much for them. Taking a look at the NSIC women's bracket, Wayne State will be at home as they play Bemidji State. SCSU will be at home against Sioux Falls. Now, up and down are 2 words to describe SCSU women's basketball this season, and one of their downs came against Sioux Falls as they got crushed earlier in the season, 71-48. The rematch is Wednesday at 6 p.m.
16 teams, 1 champion. The Sanford Health NSIC tournament showcases some of the best in Division II basketball. From February 28th to March 3rd, a champion will be crowned at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Now, Evan, the wrestling team, they've had a pretty good year.
I would say they have for a while now, but let's have Jake explain.
This weekend kicks off the NCAA Regional Wrestling Tournament starting February 28th. The St. Cloud State Huskies come into the tournament looking to capture the Super Region 3 title after last year's loss coming from two-time defending champion Nebraska Kearney. Having been the NSIC champs the past 4 years, the Huskies have always been in the spotlight. Multiple national champions, multiple All-Americans, and even multiple #1 rankings. But in years past, they haven't been able to capture the big one.
Well, we've been ranked #1 in the past a few times, but at the end of the year, we haven't got the job done. So, that's one thing in the back of my mind right now is, rankings really don't mean much. I guess it's nice to have that notoriety or people out there that have that kind of respect for us right now, but it's really too close for comfort.
Especially with the performance of redshirt junior Clint Poster. With his 32-0 record, he is the #1 ranked wrestler in his weight class in the nation, and he is also a two-time All-American. With Poster and the team's success as a whole this season, SCSU has a real shot at capturing a national championship.
Now, Evan, most of the time goalies support their teams. Take a look at one area team that supports their goalie. We'll be right back.
Husky fans, don't miss the last regular season home series for the Huskies when they take on Denver March 6th and 7th. Puck drop for Friday the 6th is set for 7:37 and 7:07 on Saturday the 7th. You can see both these games on Husky Productions.
For the St. Cloud under 14A girls hockey team, their jerseys are more than a series of threats. They are an inspiration. Ted LaRue reports.
As a parent, letting go of your child for even a day is difficult. But when you're overseas serving your country, it's all you think about.
Ryan's the kind of guy that gives the ultimate sacrifice and is over in Kuwait for such a long time.
This is going to be something special for them, to show them our respect and thankfulness for what they're doing.
It was a no-brainer to do something for him.
Sergeant Ryan Pruse serves the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade, and after a deployment extension, Ryan couldn't make it back for his daughter Sarah's last year of youth hockey.
Ryan had told the team that he wasn't going to be back until the end of the season. We parents wanted to do something to make sure that Sarah knew that we were thinking about her, her family, and Ryan.
The bond on the ice between father and daughter is what makes this time even more difficult for Sarah, but the memories are always there in her head.
I liked going across the street to the rink, skating with him, and learning how to play hockey. He helped me learn how to skate and how to do everything pretty much out on ice.
From the ice to the bench, the outpouring of support is felt on all levels when they don the 34s.
I know when we surprised Sarah, I got a little well done. I wore the jersey on the bench and I just couldn't stop beaming with pride.
We know she's going through a lot right now, and just like to show a token of our appreciation for all he does.
He's a big hunter, loves his kids.
It's stories and times like this that gain our appreciation for the ones we love.
Well, he's always there. I mean, he's just very supportive.
Because everything could change in a blink of an eye.
The team is headed to Richfield to hopefully take home the state title.
From youth to high school hockey, Prep Puck and Hoops are both headed to the playoffs, including an area rivalry for a section title. Stay tuned.
UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6. UTVS News, weekdays at 5 and 6.
Husky fans, don't miss the last regular season home series for the Huskies when they take on Denver March 6th and 7th. Puck drop for Friday the 6th is set for 7:37 and 7:07 on Saturday the 7th. You can see both these games on Husky Productions.
Ask anybody in the St. Cloud area and they'll tell you Cathedral and Apollo are the two best high school boys hockey teams in the Granite City, and the rematch is going to be huge considering this time the section championship is on the line on Thursday.
Maybe a trip inside the time machine will help set the scene just a little bit more as to who could take this. The last time these two squads played, December 9th, 2014, and it was pretty good. Taking a look at some of the highlights from that game, after a Brady Johnston goal 25 seconds in, Jason Oman would tie it for Apollo. However, the lead would not last. Eric Gabois would hit it off of an Apollo player, and in Cathedral wins 2-1. Now, definitely going to be a huge rematch at the MAC, sure to be packed. So many area teams are not only in the high school hockey playoffs, but in the prep hoops as well. Tech, Apollo, Cathedral, Albany, lots of area teams all have a shot at championship hardware. Taking a look at the north section of the 5AA bracket, you have Cathedral and Spectrum. Annandale plays Malacca, Bram plays Foley, and Maple Lake plays Mora.
And going Section 8 3A, Detroit Lakes takes on Sauk Rapids, Sartell takes on Thief River Falls, Albany takes on Fergus Falls, and Alexandria will face Little Falls.
And taking a look at the 8-4A, you have Bemidji playing St. Michael Albertville. You have Elk River and Buffalo, Rogers and Brainerd, and Moorhead. And St. Cloud Tech has to travel all the way up to Moorhead. Huge week not only on campus, but throughout the whole area. We wrap it up next with Blizzard's Best.
Stay with us.
Temporarily confused, never lost.
Husky fans, don't miss the last regular season home series for the Huskies when they take on Denver March 6th and 7th. Puck drop for Friday the 6th is set for 7:37 and 7:07 on Saturday the 7th. You can see both these games on Husky Productions.
Now, Evan, pretty solid week overall for everybody around the area, really. Let's take a look at some Blizzard's Best. To start us off, Scotty Stone is going to miss. Andy Foley somehow keeps it in. Danelle Seeger goes up and in and one. There we go. That's number 3.
Number 2, Blake Winnecki. He goes top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies. St. Cloud takes the lead. There's the slow-mo replay.
And at number 1, Betsy McDonald goes behind her back, goes up and under. That is your game winner for the Huskies. As you can see, crossover, up and under. Beautiful play. They get the win there. They clinch the home playoffs. That's going to be it for us. I'm Alex Curtis.
I'm Evan Engle.
And thank you for joining us.